Thank you, Mr. Chair, and thanks for taking my question. So you mentioned earlier about controversial materials, right? So I'm looking at 4 different pages of clear porn that are in a couple of different schools. One of Goffstown was the one that we just actually got here. Would you consider these 4 pages of porn in 3 different books controversial material that's suitable for minors?
So I haven't looked at that material. No, I'm not going to look at it from across the room, first of all, and I don't feel that I've got. I mean, I know you're probably digging for an answer, but I think what would be maybe a more valid person to answer it would be somebody that's in the making a professional decision as to what material to curate whether it's in a school library collection or a public library collection or in curriculum and instruction, and I would defer to the professional judgment of the people who hold these credentials from our State Board of Education.
Could I get a follow-up? Quickly. So along with the pages that I was just referring to and looking at here, this bill, to my knowledge, would kind of put safeguards in place to make sure that if a parent is upset by this, then it would be properly taken care of. Who's to say that someone on a school board is elected and wants this material in front of minors, which could be considered a potential form of pedophilia? Wouldn't this kind of protect the parents as well as the children from being socially groomed into this ideology?
So I did not look at the material you sent. So I specifically want to say I don't want to make a professional judgment because I'm not in the position of don't send it down to me. I'm not. But your question again. Hit me with the last part of your question again.
This would give some added safeguards for parents and students, minors, for potential.
Should somebody on the school board want to?
Correct. Yes.
Put that? That's the part. Yeah, yes. That's the part. So everybody that's hired, everybody that works in a public school, whether they're volunteer or they're hired, are subject to the school board, the local school board's governance. So the local school board, absolutely. I mean, the buck stops here when it comes to everything that happens in the school. So whether it's a principal or whether it's a teacher or whether it's a librarian that are not making or not serving the public in a professional and responsible manner.